soaps. All right, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Hi guys. I am Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Um, what do we do? Today is Tuesday, November the 14th. Y'all, what the heck is going on? This month is going so fast. The end of the year has went fast, to be quite honest with you. But the end of this year, oh my goodness. Anyways, um, November the 14th, 2023, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a 5. It was like a 5 for me. Y'all tell me what you're thinking. Okay. So we start off with Poppy, RJ, and Luna. And I'm just going to dive right in because I'm not going to hold you guys long on this review. There wasn't much to this episode. We start off by seeing them, and Luna Poppy comes in, and Luna was like, "I thought you were gone." She said, "I was gone, but I got ambushed by your aunt Lee." And she said, "What?" And she said, "She is determined for you not to stay, Poppy. I mean, Luna. She does not want you here." And RJ lets Poppy know, I spoke to Lee respectfully, and I told her, like, you can't make decisions on who works in my family's company. And she said, thank you for doing that. And she could see the chemistry going on between Luna and RJ, because he says your daughter is a great asset to us. And he was just giving all types of praise. And she was like, oh, okay. And so, anyways, they're all talking and doing their thing and everything. And then, she just tells Luna, your aunt is gonna make your life hell because she does not want you here. She's determined not to have you here. And Luna was like, well, Mom, I'm not leaving. This is a great opportunity for me. She met some people. And so she's not leaving all that behind. And Poppy's just like, oh my gosh. And RJ said, you want me to speak to her again? She said, no. I said, Poppy, you gotta stop being scared of your big sister. What is wrong with you? And she was like, girl, you don't have to deal with her. I sure don't, because I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'm setting some boundaries here. And my boundaries and expectations is that you are not going to talk to me. And if you do, I'm not talking to you. I would have been uncut her off. I have learned that in my older age. Yes. Cut people off who don't treat you right. But anyways, she's just like, no, we're just gonna have to deal with this. But Luna, I'm telling you, this is gonna be like a tough battle. But that's it with them, y'all. Let's move on, child. So then we go over here and we see I don't know why. Then we go over here and we see Eric and Donna. So Eric and Donna is concerned because Eric is bleeding, coughing up blood, and his cough is getting worse. And she's like, what, like, Eric, you need to call the doctor. And he's like, no, the doctor ain't gonna do nothing for me. Because sometimes it gets to a stage where, what are you gonna do? Tell me to take it easy? I already know that, like, there's nothing they can do for him. So he's just like, I'm just gonna live with this. And so then Katie comes in and she said, did I interrupt something? They was like, no, no, no. She was like, y'all sure? He's like, nah, it's all good. And then she said, so, she been finalizing everything with her fashion. Excuse me. He said, yes, I beat Ridge. I said, isn't Eric gonna find out that he didn't win against Ridge when all of the clothing gets put out there, and his dresses didn't get bought? Like, that's all right, my bad. All right, so let's move on. Anyways, so Eric says he's going back into the office to work. He got to have a collection to follow up that couture collection. And Donna said, "Excuse me, what now? Say what now?" He said, "Yeah, that was such a great collection, and I beat Ridge. I taught him a lesson. I got to follow my stuff up. I'm not gonna sit in that office and look at the four walls. I got to work." And I said, "See, I was wondering why he wanted his office back if he wasn't going to be working." He said, "I am." He said, I'm at the end of my life and I've never felt more alive. I'm ready to get to this." I said, oh, all right then, Eric. He said, yeah, yeah, chop chop, let's get to it. And so then, y'all, we see that Katie and Donna try to tell him not, slow down, take it easy. Donna want, like, she like, if this is the end of your life, I want to spend the time with you. I don't want you working like, when you work and doing all this stuff, it's actually made your condition worse. But he wants to do what he wants to do, and so there's nothing really she could say to him about it. So we're gonna move on too. Then we go over here and we see Brooke, and Ridge together, and they talk about trying to reach out to family, but they haven't been getting hit back. Brooke says she wants to speak to Rick and Bridget in person, so we know that some people are supposed to be coming back and everything. So I don't know, we'll see. And then Steffi and Finn, Steffi and Thomas come in, right? And they're like, what's going on? Because they see their dad, and Brooke is like, okay, first of all, Brooke, let me tell you something. Number one, you looked gorgeous today. I loved her in that red off the shoulder, hair flowing. I said, "Oh, who refreshed her? She looks absolutely gorgeous." And everything. And second of all, I was like, now y'all know I like Brooke with Ridge because I like Taylor and I don't want her with Ridge because he doesn't treat her that well when she's with him. So I'm like, yeah, you stay over there with Brooke. But in this moment, I was like, shouldn't they mama be there? I did think that. I'm sorry, I did. I thought that for a minute. I was like, why isn't Taylor here with them instead of Brooke? I know Brooke is there to support Ridge because that's her husband, but those are Taylor's children. Hell, you're telling everybody else about Eric's diagnosis. Why would you tell her? Anyways, so they come in, and he tells them about beating the dad beating him, and they said, yeah, we were surprised by that. I said, nah, y'all now one was surprised because I saw those fashions. I still am surprised Eric lost to Ridge because I didn't like not nothing Ridge was pulling out on that runway. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. They said we were surprised, and so he lets them know, now see, mama, you can't sit like that. Mila Grace, no. Hold on, y'all. Anyways, so he's just letting them know that I said, well, Ridge, you want Eric to find out you won. Like, why are you telling everybody you won? Like, why are you telling everybody? But anyways, he tells them. They say, well, if you won, why did you tell Granddad you lost? And so then they went ahead, and he tells them that this is difficult to say. And Brooke says, your father's having a tough time with this. I said, get it out of the way. And so he finally tells them that Granddad has had tremors, a lot of shaking. He can't decide anymore. So they said, that's why RJ was helping him. He said, yes. And they said, well, what's wrong with Granddad? Is it arthritis? He's like, it's worse. He's dying. So of course they were like, what? And so this is why I said Taylor should have been there, because Steffi really wanted to go there. You could really tell she was about to go there, but they wasn't giving that. You know what I mean? Like, she was getting emotional, and where she should have been given a hug, and that moment, it was like, we're here for you. And it was like a long distance hug. Then they finally came in for the hug at the end, but I don't know. I felt like maybe a woman there, that she, like her mom there, that she would have been more inclined, would have made that scene even better, because it was a great scene. They got emotional. You could tell that they were in shock about it, but I felt like it could have been better if they had Taylor there to have that extra connection and support. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all tell me what you think. Anyway, so Thomas is just like, when I think about Granddad, he's always been there for me. He's I can't believe this. Like, he's always had faith in me, and he's taught me a lot, and I can't believe we're gonna lose him. There's nothing the doctors can do, and they said all they said was give him love and support. And so they said, well, what about the rest of the family? And they said, as soon as don't you touch it. Do not touch it, no ma'am. They said, we're gonna tell the rest of the family as soon as we can, or whatever. And so then they just rally around each other and hug, and Brooke is there hugging on Regis' back. I have such a dark sense of humor. Let me let this go. That's all I got for you guys today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful Edition. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.